because we take half of this one, and we also take half of this one, because for the day 6, we see that in day 5 we already started for the task A5, so we have to take half of it, 50% of it. And it was 400 before, right? It's like in this point, so we take half of it, 150, and 100. Here we take 25. Together they make 175, and 400 and 175 they make 575. So we have here 575. I'll just skip it at this point. Now we move to day 7. On day 7, we find out that we finished this one, this A5 task. So we have to add the rest 25 of it. And I also see that we started this A4 task. So we have to take half of it, 75. So plus 75. 675. If we look at this point, it's approximately close to the 700. If the middle line is 700, it's close to it, so 675. We move to day 8. In day 8, I see that we finished A4. So this is the day 8. We finished A4, and that's why we have to take the rest of day 4, which is 75. So plus 75, 750, and so which means this point is 750, close to the 800. Then at day 8, there is this additional slide. One logical second later, it just explains this, that the last task started at day 8 instead of day 7. So since it started, we don't care. We use the 50-50 rule. Day 8 it started. Okay, then we take the half of it. So it will be 125, right? The half of 250 plus 125. 185. So this point is 185. Then on T9, we still have this task is going, and we didn't finish it yet. That's why this line is like horizontal. It didn't change from day 8 to day 9. The earned value stayed the same. And moving to day 10, we can calculate the rest of it. We see that, okay, this A6 task is finished on day 10, and that's why we can use the rest of it, 125. This is how we get the 1000. So this is very important to understand the EV part of the graph, because throughout the timeline, its shape also changes. You see, it's like from here it goes here, and you have to understand why it changed like this way. So it must not confuse you, because the task in the exam will be for exact 1 day, and it's very important to understand for exactly which day the question is given, because I will explain you why it's so important. Now, one example for us. I will do it in a separate video because my videos are limited for 10 minutes. We will try to do this task, and we will try to solve this problem for the T5. Now coming back to actual costs, it is also very simple. You just look at the end values here, end column, and you look at the cost column. For a given T, of course, obviously this will change, right? For example, A3 task, we have here 300, but then the next day it increases for 350. And for example, if A5 is 10, but next day it increases to 25, and so on. This is a normal way of occurring the costs, because you don't pay all your costs right away from the front. While the time passes, you pay your costs. And at the end, you compare them with your planned costs, and it can be more or less or equal to your planned costs. So you just take, for a given any date, you just plot these numbers. You just take, for example, for the day 2, you have 80. For day 3, for day 5, you have, what is that, approximately 500 something. So this 80 and 170, and this is also like, if you look at it from the beginning, this is also going on for the day 5, right? So we have to take this 300 also. So 80, 170, that makes 250, and 300, that's 550. That's this point, 550. And then it increases, also changes. And that is it. In the next video, I will do with you this task. Thank you for watching.